Hey everyone, we're going to determine the limit of each trigonometric function if it exists. This is part 2. We have two special trigonometric limits that we tend to use when we're doing trigonometric limits, number 1 and number 2, like we did in the previous video. And we're going to do a simple one real quick. We have the limit as x approaches pi over 2 of cosine of x over cotan of x. That can be written as cosine of x over cosine of x sine of x. And bring this up front. This is going to be cosine x sine x over cosine x. So we just get sine of x. So we're going to do the limit as x approaches pi over 2 sine of x, and that equals sine of pi over 2, and sine of pi over 2 equals 1. The next one we're going to do is the limit as t approaches 0 sine of 3t over 2t. Now, this is like the first one we did, but we can also write it as the limit as t approaches 0 sine of 3t over 3t, and then pulling out the 3/2 here, if you want to do it that way. And so this is, we know, is 1. So this is going to be 1 times 3/2, which equals 3/2. All right, and another one we're going to do, I think I can squeeze it on here. Okay, we're going to do the limit as x approaches pi over 4, and this is going to be 1 minus tan of x over sine of x minus cosine of x. Now the issue with this one is if we plug in the pi over 4 again, we'll get 0 in the denominator. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply my numerator and my denominator by cosine of x. And that's going to give you the limit as x approaches pi over 4 cosine of x minus these two, when you multiply, is going to give you sine of x. And then you're going to get cosine of x times sine of x minus cosine of x. All right? Now, cosine squared, wait. Okay, so I'm just pulling it out here. And then what we're going to get is we have a negative. What I really want to do is cancel out this portion with this portion. So what I'm going to do is pull out a negative, and that's going to give you, if you pull out a negative here, that's going to give you negative cosine of x plus sine of x. Write this again. All right, and then I can rearrange this. I get negative sine of x, negative sine of x minus cosine of x, and then I have cosine of x, and then sine of x minus cosine of x. And the reason I did that is so I can cancel those two. So we're going to get the limit as x approaches pi over 4, negative 1 over cosine of x, which is negative 1, or I could just call this limit as x approaches pi over 4, negative secant of x. When you plug in pi over 4, that's going to give you square root of 2. So this equals negative square root of 2. Okay, and the last one we have is this one. Limit x approaches 0 of sine of 2x over sine of 3x. They give you a hint, and they want you to do this way. Limit as x approaches 0, and they want you to do 2 sine of 2x, because this equals this, over 2x times 3x over 3 sine of 3x. So what I'm going to do here is pull out the 2/3. So the limit as x approaches 0 of 2/3. Then I have sine of 2x over 2x, which equals 1. And this one is 3x over sine of 3x, which is also 1. And that's going to give you 2/3 times 1 times 1. And your answer is 2/3. Okay? That's all. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.